Hey guys, this is Matt. I'm gonna go ahead and try out SimCity 5 or SimCity 2013, whatever you want to call it. I bought this about a week ago. I bit the bullet. It was like 30 bucks, and I waited till it got patched up. Basically, when SimCity 5 or 2013 came out a few months ago, it was a disaster, and everyone hated it. But I've given it a few months, so I want to try it out. And like I said, I played for about a week, and I had a pretty good time. But I don't know everything, so I want to go through what I do know. In case you're planning on getting this game now, you might have waited like I did, and you're just kind of curious. You want to see what it's all about from somebody who is kind of in your position. So I'm going to go ahead and play. I'm going to try to get a city up to, for this video, up to 100,000 sims. And then we'll take it from there if you like it. So you may know me from my other channel. It's youtube.com/mrizos, where I do technical videos. This is my gaming channel. So I'm going to go ahead and create a game in Viridian Woods. I'm just going to call this Woods. Make it really interesting here. Waterwoods. I'm not really good at naming things. We're going to do a private region. And we'll go ahead and claim a city here next. So when you claim some territory, it gives you some stats. So we've got some shipping routes. We've got plenty of ore here that we can mine. We could build a city that's, you know, just it lives around mining ore. It's got some good water. It's got some coal as well. But this would be an ore city. Never built one. But we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. And you start off with 50,000 simoleons. $50,000 or $50 million. Who knows? Whatever that equates to. Say, I'm also curious. I love games, and I'm curious if these gaming videos pull in any kind of views, if you know, if you don't have any kind of previous rep or anything like that. So this is why, that's another reason why I'm doing these videos. Always curious about these gaming channels. So this is our territory, and it is kind of stupid. I am used to SimCity 4. It's a very tiny little area, but I guess everything's sort of relative. We have one way in, you know, without any special mods. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and put down a medium density avenue. This is how I'm playing. It might not be right. If I'm playing wrong, you can, you know, leave a comment if you even find this video. So I'm gonna put it down about there, and you can see I've spent some simoleons. Now you need to have a couple zones here. An industrial zone somewhere around here, and I usually put my industrial zone. I'll check where my wind is coming from. So if you come over to your filters down here, and let's see, I know it's around here somewhere. You can tell I'm very new at this. There it is, wind map. So I would put my industrial zone right up here and maybe have it hang around this river. That way I can have all my pollution blow off to somewhere else, and it's someone else's problem then. So let's go ahead and lay down some cheap dirt roads for right now. Save our money. Just to get some taxes coming in, we'll go ahead and start some communities. And really, about all I have planned right now is, like I said, just that commercial zone, that heavy commercial zone up there. And we're going to go ahead and put a road out there for that. right over there is fine right now. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of a shopping center right around here. We need some place for these Sims to shop. So now what we need to do is zone out some stuff. We're gonna zone out some residential. Zone out just a big swath of residential. And then a bunch of commercial in this square right here. And then some industrial out here. We do need to get some electricity going right away. We'll just plop down a wind farm because we've got some decent wind. We're at 10 miles an hour. I am running this in like ultra high graphics mode, whatever you want to call. I see a lot of demos that are not, but I have two GTX 460s that are SLI'd together, and I run this in ultra maxed, whatever you want to call it. We need to get some water. Everybody needs water. So we'll put down a little water tower right there. It's going to supply these guys with water so that we actually get people moving in. And let's see what else we got. I usually don't put down things until they absolutely require them. I mean, you could put down a ton of stuff right now and waste all your money and you'll run out. Alright, so one thing you want to try to do is you want to give your Sims reasons to move in. So, you know, we've got basic things like electricity, water, and we're just going to kind of wait, you know, for some of these neighborhoods to come alive. And one thing you can do is I usually play in cheetah speed. So I'll crank that up to just those three little arrows right there. And when you see those, you can zoom in and see what your people want. Alright, Town Hall approved. Good spot for Town Hall, I think, is going to be... Let's see, where the heck is Town Hall? There it is. I don't know why I couldn't see that. Town Hall, we're going to place that right about here. There we go. You always want to keep your Sims happy. Happy Sims, stay in your town, move in. They're just happier. Shop, whatever. I'm just going to keep the name. Alright, we're going to go ahead, and if we look down here, the bars are really low, which means we're doing pretty good on zoning. We do not have anywhere for these people to poop. All of their poop is just sitting out in the street. It's going nowhere. So, one thing I've really struggled with are these sewers. They always seem to get blocked up no matter what I do, and no matter how many I lay down. But I figured out that you need to start placing them at like opposite ends of each other. They're not smart enough to seek out like another sewer processing plant. So we're gonna place one right. Place it as far as you can from your neighborhoods because people don't want to live next to a sewer processing plant. They just don't. So we'll place it right out there. So as soon as I place that, now you can see all their crap goes there. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what it's doing there. Poopy is being flung out everywhere. You don't want to be standing underneath that thing. Alright. We'll get off that for a second and zone out some more commercial. Not commercial. Residential. These guys go right up the street. Little commercial over here. And we'll also make it a pretty little place to live with a big giant park. This is going to be a major park. And you can see they love that shit. Okay. Now, I mean, space is at a premium in SimCity 2013. Because that's what I'm going to call it. And you know what? I'm going to call it SimCity 5. 2013. I hate when people name things after years. It's confusing. SimCity 5. Let's see. We got a big road over there for some commercial, so we'll zone that out because commercial. I keep saying that. Industrial. Industrial is always asking for more space to grow. And they will use up water like you wouldn't believe. And that's all I'm going to give them for right now. Alright. So what you want to do is get your density map, your population density map growing as best as possible. You want people to actually move in and use the space that they have. So right now, these people are likely to move out. They're not exactly happy. Things aren't the greatest here. But if we get things into green, they're likely to expand. They're likely to stay, spend money, start doing all that stuff. So we need to give them reasons to stay. Also, a couple other things. You want to have a mix of people, but having high people making a lot of money, and they always pay better taxes. So let's see if we look at land value map. You can see people do not want to live around here. It's red. People want to live around the mayor's house or city hall, whatever you're going to call it. So if I zone some residential right there, those people, the people who are going to move in there are going to be wealthier. They're going to have more money to buy stuff. I can tax them better, things like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and zone some roads. Right around here. Right through this area. It's kind of a tight space. It's going to be surrounding the mayor's house. I mean, it doesn't look realistic at all. Who's going to live that close to the city hall? I keep saying mayor's house. It's city hall, actually. Alright, so we have some demand for some commercial demand. And we're going to go ahead and zone some commercial right out in here. And a little bit out here, so people don't have to drive as far. Can do another residential swath down here. And another one right there. Okay. You can zoom in and out just by using your wheel and your mouse. It's pretty fun. Graphics are beautiful. I am using the vintage filter. You can set that up through your options. So we have a petition to build a gambling house. And we might do that. But let's see. I think I might have already screwed up. This is what I always keep forgetting to do. I forgot to check and see where the ore is. Because this is going to be like an ore type city. And that's down here. Yeah, of course I did. Well, well, well. That was dumb. I can still build it out there. It's going to be tricky because we're going to have to do a bunch of residential stuff like over here and some ore mining stuff over here. Or we could switch it up and do the whole gambling thing right over here on the river. What the hell, we'll do that. Forget it. Let's do gambling. Make it a gambling city. Alright, so everyone's happy. Things are going good. People are asking for stuff now. well, let's go ahead and introduce a roadway over here. So we are going to pop down a school eventually. I don't know why I can't build it. Oh, can't build that close to that water tower. Kind of annoying. Alright. So, we're going to keep our educational and government stuff together. So, let's go ahead and see what we're making. We're making 1,691 an hour. We've got 39,000. Doing pretty well. We'll go ahead and educate your Sims, and you'll have more skilled workers, increases medium wealth residential land value. 16,000. Pop that down right about there. And you can see they barely care about that. So, let's see what they got to say. If you get 2,500 residents, we'll be able to incorporate ourselves as a small city. Let's go ahead and do it. 5,000 simoleons. We'll do that. Alright, we need to lay down some school bus stops. I thought that was pretty neat. Just pop these down like that. Even though there's nobody living around there. We'll place that there. Every couple of 100 feet. They just go apeshit over that stuff. Okay. So our bus routes are all covered. We only have, I think, 2 buses. If I click the school, it says school buses 2. It's nighttime right now. That's another thing I want to show you. If you click on a building and you click this little edit, you have the ability to upgrade a building. So I can put down a grade school sign right outside, just let people know, hey, this is grade school. And these things, some of these things have bonuses, some do not. A big one right here, I could add more school buses. It cost me 3,000. Can add another school bus. These little blue dots, I don't know what they are, like little blue teardrops. That's when you know you can place something down. And I'm kind of maxed out right here. It's just overlapping, so can't add any more there. So right now we're only making 838, and we'll just let that cook. But like I said, we placed down some high value real estate around here, so let's go ahead and take a look at our land value maps. And you can tell I have no idea where the heck those are. Industrial map, land value map. So it's a pretty good area. I can really zone some residential, get some good money out of those people right there. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll stay in this filter. I mean, it's true. You'd want to live next to a school, and I don't know why you'd want to live next to City Hall, but hey. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pop a street. Right here. Let's connect it up down there. And we'll go ahead and zone that out. So this is our big neighborhood over here. This is where people basically live. And then, go ahead and add some parks as well. few things to kind of spruce up the neighborhood. Make those people a little happier. Down here, it's very, very, I don't know, there's not much going on down here. If we drop a park right in the center, we're going to go ahead and kill off a few houses, but, you know, make a lot of happy people. And we'll increase our land value eventually, so. Okay. And... okay, let's take a look at our building density. Alright, it's a lot better over here now. This area we just started, it's coming up. I mean, you can see them rise in real time. So they're getting happier. You want to keep them happy, keep them, you know, moving in, things like that. Now the only thing from keeping this from turning into a nice little, or keeping it turning into from like some kind of area that's kind of country-ish, are these dirt roads. We just have little dirt roads, so these people can't really build apartment complexes. You know, they're kind of it's just a little residential area. If you want more people to move in, you want to get skyscrapers and apartment complexes and things like that. It's all really what you want. You have to upgrade the roads. And if you click the road upgrade tool, you can see where we have traffic jams. We've got a major traffic jam there. If I upgrade the street for 2,392, it's going to increase our ability to pump some more cars through there. Still not enough. Now it's going down to yellow, so we've got more people able to traverse that road. But what you really need to do is have two ways in. You know, I have a way in, a way out. And I'm going to do that in a second here. So let's go ahead and let's start off right away with a high density street. We've got some money, we can afford it. Pop that down right through there. Now, if we go over to our road upgrade menu, hang on a second. You can see we really have no trouble at all with traffic. I mean, nothing's going on. It's nighttime. There's only 3,518 people that live in this city. And first of all, I want to say something. Simcity, first of all, this isn't really a city. I mean, let's call this what it is. It's more like Simtown. I think this, basically, in my opinion, this game was released way too early, and to control some development issues, they just couldn't. They just, you know, lowered the amount of space that you can actually build stuff in, just to control some, I guess, resource issues. I don't know. It is a beautiful game. I think the graphics are just amazingly, I don't know, they're just beautiful. I do dig the music and everything else. I like how that when you're doing things right, the music kind of changes and just kind of speeds up and just becomes a little more, I don't know, vibrant. Got a big trash problem here. You see right here, when this thing turns red, we got trash trouble. So we'll go ahead and pop down a trash area. We're going to use a lot of residential area to do this, but we'll pop it down right there. Okay, it's morning time, so let's take a look at our roads. See if we need to upgrade anything. How are they doing? So we have no more red here. That's all taken care of. Upgraded the road. We added another way in, another way out. But over here, it's still, you know, just a dirt road. We'll make it a medium density road. And now you can see with the new roads that we've upgraded, we're starting to get new buildings that are starting to build here. Bigger buildings. Bigger buildings, more taxes, more money, all that stuff. Need to kind of think about where we're going to be a gambling city. We're going to place all this gambling stuff right out here. So we've extended that avenue way out there. And city's begging for a fire department, but we need some more revenue. We can't put that down yet. And we can get more revenue by adding a big commercial zone. So, like I said, a lot of commercial stuff down here. It's going to be the gambling center of town. We're going to square it away. This is a bit like I said, over here is gambling. More residential over here. Filter these people into shop. Get them to gamble over here. We'll have some residential over here. And that would wrap that whole little town up. Now what we have here is a fire. Fire stations cost money. I mean, they are 20,000. And we're going to put them right out on an avenue so that they can get around quickly. Now, popping down anything in your city is going to help raise, you know, people's happiness, the land value, things like that. So we're not making that much money right now. We need to go ahead and zone some more residential. Not residential. Can't say this right. Industrial. And we want to stop right about there. Don't really want to get too close. Really, you know, piss off your residential areas. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to start making some blocks, basically some. I'm going to cut into some of this right here. You know, adding these cross sections does increase the traffic, but we need to be able to place down. You can only place down zones where you have streets, unfortunately. But realistically. So it gives you these nice little guides, these little squares that I can use to kind of... Oh, I'm out of money. See, that's the thing. You gotta watch it. But I'm making bank now. So... I'm going to go ahead and let this play by itself here for a few minutes. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to grab something to drink here and accumulate some funds. Where was I? Okay, well, we got almost 100 grand now. And this is robbery in progress. Well, we'll go ahead. It's probably time for a police station. We'll just go ahead and be nice and put this down. Right there. Okay, and then school system is trying to tell us something. Alright, so we're out of classrooms. So we'll go ahead and add some classrooms. Now, to add some classrooms, you have this classrooms thing here, and then you have top floor classrooms. Even more classrooms, education, jobs, but these can go on top floor. Requires more teachers and staff, but lets you teach more students. Okay, just a way to add on, basically. And we'll just kind of max out this school. It's pricey. I mean, 10 grand each, so. So now that classroom's doing pretty well. City's growing pretty decent here. We do need to add a couple more fire station garage things. So one thing I want to show you right here is a fire alarm. It says fire trucks are dispatched twice as fast. It's only 3,000. So that's pretty good. And sorry if you're hearing my dogs there. I'm going to go ahead and shut them up really quick. Okay. So, okay, I'm recording again. Good, good, good. So you can see our building density map is way good. That was our plan over here. People are likely to stay. They're likely to expand. They're very happy, very profitable. Good. On the fire stuff, we were looking into that. We do not have enough fire trucks. Go ahead and throw down some more garages. At 15,000 a pop, that's all I can do right now. I mean, they're going to have to deal with it. Over here on this area, we're going to go ahead and make this a very dense apartment kind of area. But you know, then again, the land value is better over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade the road over there. Get that as dense as possible. And we'll make all this stuff just right around here, just really dense. And try to basically get as many residents paying taxes in this area as possible. And you can see right away the buildings start to change. Let's see, that's what it looks like when they build stuff. Alright, same down here. Trying to keep an eye on my money. And we'll add a nice little intersection right there. Alright. So, gonna go ahead and pause the game a little bit, pause my video, let some of our funds build up. But before I do, I want to show you something really quick. You see these buildings, they're kind of blacked out. It says building fire, building fire, building fire. You want to go ahead and get rid of that. You want to go ahead and bulldoze those. No one's going to move in. It's going to lower your land value. And nobody wants that. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this, this. Look all around for these things. And get rid of that. You don't want to live next to a burning building. And as soon as you get rid of them, new buildings will pop up in their place because it's zone commercial, or I'm sorry, residential in that area. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the game really quick, and when we come back, we're going to start building our casinos. Let's get some money. Alright, well, let's continue on here. I don't have as much money as I wanted, but we need to start expanding our little casino empire. I am looking for a different mic. I sound like way too nasally on this mic, and this is driving me nuts when I look back at these videos. I'm like, what is going on? So we'll do another medium density avenue. Straight down as far as it can go. Right about there. And then, you know, we've got this huge swath of residential if we want it over there. Let's go ahead and go right to our city specialization, and we are going to go ahead and commit to a gambling city. And right here, and I'm who knows, I might be doing this all in the wrong spot. I may pick the wrong territory for this. You just never know. But these people love it. The commercial area loves gambling. And just like any other kind of like building, you can go ahead and edit the building. You can go ahead and add all kinds of things. So let's see. Hang on one second. Let me adjust something here. Okay, so like I said, like any other building, you can modify it. And with gambling, there's a ton of stuff that you can add. So if we look at this casino marquee, only costs $1,000. This is low wealth tourists attracted per day, 360. Medium, 360. And the same thing, 360, 360, 360, 360. I don't really know. I've never done a Casino City, so I don't know if these actually do anything. I guess if you add all three, maybe they do? I have no idea. Oh, limit reached. Okay. So we can go ahead and add some cheap rooms, nice rooms, nickel slots, blackjack tables. I'm just going to add everything I can. But I'm going to do it like one by one. So I'll add low, nice, nickel slots, blackjack tables, and my limit is reached on that one right now. So that should generate some nice funds. Again, industrial, like always, is complaining that it needs to expand. And let's see, high tourist demand. More tourists, what does it say? More tourists want to come to your city than your current transportation system can handle. Add or expand mass transit options to serve more tourists. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, it's very easy in SimCity to get distracted. We've got things popping up left and right. They're yellow, they're red, suggestions, things like that. But one that you kind of want to pay attention to is water and electricity. City needs power. Alright, well let's try to stick with the whole clean energy thing. And we're going to go ahead and put down a big old large turbine. That's going to go ahead and generate much more power. So if I click on this, edit that. Is that what I wanted? Usually I can get a map of the power, but I guess I don't see that for some reason. Another noob thing. I must be missing something. City Hall upgrade available. And I just got lost on what I was doing. See, it's easy to get lost. Oh, mass transportation. That's what I needed. Buses. So let's see what she has to say. Traffic in your city is congested. Build a shuttle bus depot and build some bus stops. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and add... Where do we want our bus station? Right there. Right now we have 3 buses. We'll add some routes. Let's start going around here. Just make it convenient for people to get out and lose all their money gambling. Good. Alright, and you can see, yeah, the roads are, frankly, totally congested in my city. If I click roads, and I go to upgrade, it's just messy. So we're going to do a high-density avenue for 7,000 right there. And eventually we're going to get up to streetcars. Our road system is just jacked up because I forgot to mess with it. So these people are going to have to deal with it for now. We'll go ahead and add more buses. Get these people all crammed up in some buses. But they're 7,000. It's just so expensive. So traffic is just a killer right now in my city. So yeah, still it's still a mess on this traffic. Gonna continue to add buses as I get money and upgrade roads. All right, let's upgrade a few roads. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm trying to get up to around 100,000 residents. And I know I've done that before, but it does take a little while because I am fairly new to this game. Okay. We've got lots of people complaining. I guess the whole, you know, wind power is just not enough. Let's see if we're gonna add some more. Doesn't. It's probably not going to. Add another one of these little guys. Let's see, we're at a megawatt deficiency right now. If you look down here, this is how many megawatts we're producing from wind power. It's just not enough. Our city is just too big now. So we need to go dirty. We need to get down and dirty. And we can do either... It's cheap. I'm sorry. Coal is cheap. It's cheap and abundant. So we are going to do coal here as soon as we can get some money. We'll go ahead and upgrade our city hall too. Yay, fireworks. Okay. Gives us the ability to change stuff around. Add things to our city hall. If you click at it, there's a whole bunch of stuff I can add, but I can't do that right now. I need my money. Alright, let's go ahead and zone off some industrial. Try to get some more tax dollars in here. I didn't realize how long this video would take. I normally do technical videos and things like that. My god, they're like much quicker than this. But this is so fun. I don't know what to do. So those guys will expand out. We've got some abandoned buildings. I always pay attention to that. Look around for anything black. For sale, for sale. It's caused too many deaths. Yes, I have no medical facilities at all. Wow, man, look at all these people going in this place. Yeah, it's nighttime. It's when people gamble. Alright, classrooms, they're still bitching. Educational system never stops complaining. Oh no, clothes needs water. Oh, that's terrible. Hold on. This is something you don't want to happen at all. We sucked up a lot of water in the city. That's one thing that can kill you in this game, from what I've seen, is if you run out of water, or you can't get rid of your waste, it is over, Johnny. So you can, you're not limited to just this area. You can claim multiple cities per region. So if I look at my region, I can claim any one of these. Actually, all of these, and we can all share resources and things like that. I haven't gotten into that, and you know, I'll actually make a video on resource sharing once I figure it out. I just haven't done it yet. So yeah, I'm very much a noob on this game. It doesn't, you know, it's not that bad. It doesn't take that much to learn. I've just dedicated like a week to it, off and on. So you can see now these buildings are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. People are dying all around us. If you click on a building, you can see like what they're concerned about. There's great places to shop. People are dying all around us. Okay, we get it, we get it. So right over here in our facilities area, so we've got like a fire station, we've got like a police station. We can go ahead and drop down some health stuff. And you can see how it's green. Anywhere I drop that down, we're going to have services. So we'll pop it down right there. Probably not the best place because I need to expand it, but you can expand out the back and things like that. And you can always add another one later. But at least I have a little something going. So let's take a look at the road situation. It's a mess over here. Let's go with some low density streets until we can get some money. It's a little bit better actually. Those are pretty cheap. Go ahead and upgrade all those. Red is definitely not your friend, so we're all full there. And we're all good there. So let's see if we can take some more people off the street by adding a few more buses. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at the casino. Okay, we're all there on the limit of the casino. We're up to 12,575 people now. And we're going to focus on some streetcars here in a little while. Sewage is getting to be a problem. Now, that's one thing you definitely want to pay attention to. So you can see all the sewage is going out this way. I am going to add another little industrial zone over here. Got to split up your sewage. We're just going to do a little dirt road and just hang it right off. And just hang it right over there. Got to, like I said, split up that whole sewage thing, otherwise it will really bite you. From what I've seen so far. You'll get these things a lot, petition build, community college, things like that. You know, right now I can't. I want to save as much money as I can to actually pop down the necessities. So we're barely on the edge of running out of power. I've pretty much maxed out whatever I can put down here for this area. So what we're going to go ahead and do is pop down a coal power plant. Or you can be like ultra green people and pop down a solar power plant. So it produces 8 megawatts during peak hours. This produces 75 megawatts. I mean, come on. Sorry, but you got it. There we go. More power. We'll go ahead and accept coal deliveries. And if we look at our power situation now, we're generating a lot of power now. It's all good. Okay. Let's take a look at the roads again. We get up to like streetcars. We're good there. Yeah, we're gonna do the whole streetcar thing here in a few minutes. Alright, good. Let's go over to mass transit. Streetcars. We'll do a streetcar depot. gonna place it, right there. Took out some commercial, but they'll live. And, streetcars need streetcar garages, just to add a few of those. And some stops as well. You want to be generous with these guys. You want people to actually use your streetcars. And that's going to really decrease that traffic on that road. Big time. That, along with the buses, I mean, it's going to go good. So, let's take a look at the buses. We're maxed out. Okay, good. Police are complaining. It's one thing I should mention. If you have a casino city, you will get a lot of crime. So 4 out of 10 jail cells are full. 5 out of 10. Not that bad, really. Let's see how our casino is doing. Okay, limit reached. So, one thing that's not making a lot of sense to me is why are we at negative 9,176 profit a day? Are we being like getting our ass handed by some serious card players or what? So I'll have to look into that. Not sure I understand that. Probably just not enough people or something? I have no idea. I'll figure that out later. Not too concerned about it really right now. I just want to get the infrastructure going. We're going to go ahead and set up some new residential areas. And we're going to have an avenue coming way out here and stopping right there. And then off that avenue, we're going to build some streets. And a few blocks right there, and then I don't want to cause too much traffic off my avenue. We're going to have this whole area over here for residential. This is going to be just neighborhoods right here. Oop, see, I made a mistake right there. You can use your bulldozer just to get rid of that. Okay, put that right down here, and then right down here. And this is a whole big residential swath with some shops mixed in between them. And we'll go ahead and do that real quick. And then a little bit of commercial. Commercial's going to be right there. And more residential. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and down here. See, our residential demand is like way too high to add any kind of parks like around here. So we'll zone that all residential. And then over here, pop down a decent sized park right there. Okay, good. And We'll just let that ride. Making a lot of money right now. So weird. So today I've made 6,646, but yesterday I made negative 9,000. Pretty freaky. Low wealth, medium wealth, lodgers. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let this play out for a few minutes. Got some things we need to do, but we need to let it kind of simulate. So, be right back. Okay guys, well, things are going really good. And I kind of have to wrap this up for tonight, but I want to show you where we are for right now. We're at 149,000 simoleons and making 7,586 an hour. We have 24,811 people. We're at a quarter of our goal right now, and we barely, we've made pretty good use of our land that SimCity 5 has given us. We only have one casino. It's making 13,704 profit, 40 profit a day. I've got a good, transportation system. It's got a lot of things that we need to do to it. We've got some high-value apartments coming in now. Some skyscrapers. We have a lot of things to do, but I will do that with you guys on day 2. I didn't really. I'm kind of new at making all these gaming videos. Like I said, I normally do tech videos, but so yeah, we'll do another few hours tomorrow then. So talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.